Right, live, ringside, watch along, show the showman, pro
Yes,
Beez.
yes.
Fight night, baby, fight night.
Ding
Virtually.
ding.
What's been happening, man?
Just there, bro. Just staying fit. Just trying to stay focused and get through this whole pandemic or lockdown, so to speak.
No, 100%, man. It's important, man. We're almost there. So, guys, please stick in there. Lockdown is
It's almost
almost done.
wrong,
It's
man.
almost done. I
Mm,
think the
mm,
restaurant's
mm.
open, what, April the 12th? So,
Hey,
we're almost there.
just for outside though.
It's better than nothing, man.
Oh,
It's
100%,
better than not.
100%, 100%.
It's better than
Summer's
nothing,
coming up.
man.
Yeah, man.
100%, man. Hey, viewers, come in, man. Get your comments flowing. We got Lawrence Okolie tonight against Glowacki. The poll for a world title. Lawrence Okolie bidding to become a world champion. He said he'd be one, and tonight's the night in the Wembley SS Arena. So we'll be kind of talking you guys through the fight, and then guys, let us know what your predictions are. Will Okolie be a world champion? Can he do it? I mean, he's already had a very successful career in a limited amount of fights.
100%.
British, European, Commonwealth. He's done it. He's done it so far. So he's bidding to become a world champion. And let us know, can Lawrence Okolie win a world title? He's talking about moving up to heavyweight as well. Which
Mm,
heavyweights do you think he could give them a run for their money? I
mm.
mean, look, show me, how would Lawrence Okolie, how would he get on at heavyweight?
You
Just
know
think of
what?
all the
I've
heavyweights out there. Yeah.
okay. He's very awkward. He's got the speed, but the thing is, if you get caught on the whiskers from a heavyweight, it's a completely different feel. Because the Cody fights at light heavy, right?
Cruiserweight.
Yeah, cruiserweight. So, it's a different feeling when you get hit from a cruiser as opposed to being hit by a heavyweight. Have you got the legs to withhold the punches from a heavyweight? Even though I know he has sparred with Dillian Whyte, he sparred with AJ, but it's
Daniel
different.
Dubois also as well. Yep.
But it's different when you get hit with them 10 ounces with no head guard on. It's a completely different feeling.
Mm, mm.
You know what I
No,
mean? So yeah.
100%. All right. Okay. H Money first in the building. Subscribe to H Money's YouTube channel out in the
Yeah.
States. He's from Memphis,
Memphis,
repping the
Tennessee.
USA.
Okay.
H Money. All right. Shaz in the building. Pep Talk Boys.
Yes,
Boom,
yes.
boom. Extra bomb. Okay. We're expecting Umar Sadiq to come in, a friend of Lawrence Okolie. Obviously, he's going to be cheering on his friend, for a world title. So it'd be good if he joins and yeah, you can answer some of your questions about Lawrence Okolie. But guys, let us know who you think is going to win tonight. Lawrence Okolie, will he become a world champion? He's been saying it from day one,
Yep.
and he's already talking it. He's already talking it ahead of time, saying, "Look,
Yep.
when I win the world title, this is what's going to happen." I aim to
Manifestation.
unify. That's it. That's it. 100%. All right. You know what, Showy? I haven't had a chance to ask you about before we get into the fight about the whole AJ and Fury contract signed. A lot of
Right.
people out there, okay, they were happy that it was signed, but they're like, well, there's no date and there's no venue. So, what's the big deal? There's some
Um,
skeptics out there saying that.
yeah, well, obviously my guess is I think, if I'm being honest, I think maybe it's been verbally like I agree and I accept the terms, but in regards to the paperwork in Jamaica, they say wear it there. So where is the paperwork? Do you understand? Because we need to get that over the line, man. At the end of the day, the big fights need to happen, and it'd be a catastrophe if Fury and AJ never fought. I don't think that can be accepted. Because back in the day, like, fair enough, there's more money on the line now, but there's enough money for everybody to eat, man.
Okay, all right. We've got a comment here already. Okay. All right, let's run through them. Okay. Want to see Fowler versus Cheeseman? Yes, I agree. That fight was muted a while back. You know, they had a rivalry and they wanted to fight, but then I think Fowler went for Fitzgerald and he didn't win that fight. It was a great fight, and to be honest, I actually want to see the Fitzgerald versus Fowler fight, the rematch.
It's a good fight,
that fight, it was a wicked fight. It's a wicked fight. I mean, when Fowler went down, like I think I was watching it, I was in big shock because I think Fowler was looking strong at one point, and then that knockdown came about, and I was like, wow. Even like Adam Smith, when he went mad at the commentary, I was like, wow, this is dramatical, and it was a great fight. It was a great fight, and Fitzgerald is a big, strong guy. That is a strong man. That is, you know what I mean? Yeah. Very durable.
Yep.
Once he gets together, yeah.
I'm trying to think. Has Fitzgerald fought? Has he fought since the Anthony Fowler fight?
He fought Cheeseman. Cheeseman.
Yeah,
and he beat Cheeseman. And obviously, some people, you know, had different thoughts about the result. You know, some people said that Cheeseman might have won, and Cheeseman obviously at that time was very distraught with the result.
Yeah,
you know, saying that he thought he won that fight clearly, and that fight was a close fight. It was a close fight, and I suppose there's arguments for or against, you know, but I thought Cheeseman boxed well in that fight. I won't lie to you. I thought he boxed well, but Fitzgerald was also very, very strong. All right. Okay. Adam Beanie Smith. Okay, Pep, I'm still in shock at Lady Chan saying Takan beats Fury. Okay, well, Lady Chan ain't here at the moment to defend herself, so
exactly. You know,
so yeah. But I'm worried about Irene. Yeah.
Oh, Adam, you're the famous guy. You're the famous guy that she crossed off. You need to go speak to her about it, mate, because she let you have it. You're.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got another comment here. Big up Adam for joining the chat anyway. Yeah. It's all banter. It's all in the name of banter. All right. All right. Our fan 3D thoughts on Tommy Fury, bare hype, but as soon as he fights anyone decent, he'll get found out. What do you reckon, Showy?
We'll have to see it. The proofs. What I mean, we'll have to see. You're only as good as your last fight, so I'm sure when he gets that real test, we'll see what Mr. Tommy Fury is made of. So right now, it's all up in the air.
Yeah, 100. Well, look, it's the early stages. You know what I mean? No doubt about it. It's got a big following on social media. When crowds come back, 100%, it'll be a promoter's dream, you know, because he's got that following. He's got the Hollywood looks and stuff. So, you know, he's got the makings of everything a promoter wants. But again, it's the early stages of his career. We can't judge him. It's too early.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? You know, let him have his learning fights. And that's where, in some ways, you know, like people criticize Okolie, but you see what Okolie's done, you know, in a short amount of fights. And, you know, you got to commend the guy. Man. He's got quite a CV already.
Yep. Because you had some people, you know, criticizing his style, but guess what? It's got him to where he is now at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, but you know what it is. Look, he's still developing. He didn't have many amateur fights, but you know he's kind of learning the job. You know that's what they were saying. You know earlier in the pre-fight build-up on Sky that you know he had to learn his trade. You know whilst you know fighting at top level. So you know what I mean. I think here we go. Umar Sadiq's in the building.
Well, go on.
Yes, top boxer. How you doing, man?
In his house, I'm good, man. What are you saying?
I'm good, man. You're joined by Showy as well, man. Guys, if you wouldn't mind just flipping your cameras, landscape, man, for the viewers.
Do you want me to do mine as well?
Yeah, as well, Showy. That'd be great.
Hold on.
All right. We got to catch up with top boxer, man. I know he's refueling, man, after a hell of a workout.
You know them ones. I sparred this morning with Josh. then went straight to the airport, got on a flight, and then I've just got home.
Wow. Which Josh did you spar with?
Obviously, the big one, isn't it?
What, AJ?
I'm joking. That's why the Bites are good rounds, man. Very good rounds.
Oh, Boaz. Oh, yeah, because you lot are both in America, innit?
Yeah, we're both in Cali, bro.
Yeah. See, I
Cali,
like that.
Cali's that big that I took a flight to go see him. That's mad, isn't it?
Wow. Okay.
The whole of the UK is only 60% the size of Cali.
But you know, it's I've got to commend you for going out there. You know what I mean? I think, you know, you very much wanted to kind of, you know, improve upon, you know, improve. You want to always, you know, try and go up on the levels. You know what I mean? You've gone out there, and yeah, man, you're just trying to learn.
You know
pick
what?
up bits, man, innit? And learn. Yeah.
It's the first time I sparred Josh in over a year, but I don't think all the development has been over. I feel like the little time he's had with Verge has already made it level up so much.
Already, yeah?
Yeah, man. It's so much better. But it's Verge, innit? So.
Verge, I mean, what do you mean, a defensive style, or would you say just the whole package?
Way more educated. Boxing IQ is better. The whole thing is really good, man. Really good.
Wow. Okay. So did you manage to get in a bit of a session with Virgil as well?
No, not directly with Verge, but with his assistant. Yeah, his assistant, Jeff. They're cool guys, man. Proper cool guys. Like.
Andre Ward, was he in the building?
You are.
Andre Ward, was he there as well? I heard he pops in.
He didn't want no smoke. He knew I was gonna potentially offer him out.
He didn't show up, man. No show. No show. SOG. Yeah.
I picked this one up. I had the top boxers in that building.
All right, man. Hey, look, man. So look, I know you had a nice takeover fight a few weeks back in Mexico, right? Is that right?
I had an exhibition.
Exhibition, all right.
It's legally an exhibition, so until I can comment more on that, I had an exhibition in Mexico.
Hey, do you know what? You know your fight against Fedorov. Does it still kind of haunt you that
Chudinov.
That you were so close, right?
Yeah.
The scorecards in your favor, right? I was watching, thinking, okay, if Umar gets through next couple rounds,
yeah,
he's there. He would have done it, right? How do you still feel about that, man? It was so close.
You know what? I don't believe in giving credit for being a nearly man. So the way I see it is the purpose was to win, and I didn't win. That's it. So we get back to the drawing board. It's part of why I'm here. And we address what went wrong and make sure it never happens again. We address what went right, make sure we make it even better. And that's what I'm doing, bro. When it's all said and done, I simply just didn't win. So, you know, I can't take too much from it. All that being said, though, I learned a lot, big time. I learned a lot, man. And I'm employing all these things now. And even to the point where, you know, I said Josh has gotten a lot better, but I was able to, from the first round, recognize things that he's doing in the ring. So I know for a fact my boxing IQ is going up. Do you know what I mean? Because being able to see something on screen and then being able to see it when you're in the ring and recognize and be calm and patient in the process, that's another level of boxing IQ and maturity. So I'm just getting better, man. And next time I get an opportunity like that, I'm coming back a savage. You lot are gonna see. I'm coming back an absolute savage. So that's what I'm working on, bro.
All right, man. Like,
oh yeah, but also, I knew I sidetracked a little bit. The main thing is, for me, I live by faith in it. So I just look at it as everything happens the way it's supposed to. I don't know everything there is to know. So I can't expect my plans to be the best plans, right? There's a higher power that has the know-all of everything, with the flow of the universe and everyone playing their part. So, you know, there are already so many blessings I've enjoyed since the fight that wouldn't have been possible without. I mean, There's an announcement I want to make, but when I make it, I'll say more. You guys will see. But yeah, pretty much, it didn't go the way I planned, but life is good, and so
that announcement, man. I think I heard through the grapevine that you're having twins. Is that right?
Listen, I'm glad you said that because when I have kids, but like, that's the way it is. You're not far off, though.
All right. Hey, Showy, anything you want to ask Umar?
What was it? Yeah, I mean, what was it like to go to Russia? How was you received when you went there?
The guys listen. Russians are cool, man. That's what I could say. They're different to us in that, you know, in the UK, people smile all the time and whatnot, and we're big on being polite or showing that you're polite, right?
Yeah.
But we all know that that doesn't always translate to what the person's showing you. So Brits are known for being passive aggressive. You know, is that someone saying to you, "Oh, can you just move over a little bit?" But they say it in a way that really means that, "Can you effing move over?" But you both know what the underlying meaning is. Russians aren't like that. They'll see you. They're not smiling. It's not because they're upset. They're just like, they'll smile when there's a reason to smile. But either way, I mean, it was a great experience, man. They received me well. They respect athletes a lot in Russia.
Okay.
So
it was all love, yeah? It was all love.
Yeah, all love. It was a big show. It was like on billboards and stuff, and people were excited about it. And, you know, being a very tactful nation, they played a lot of tricks. We went there expecting tricks, and you know, we nullified most of the stuff, but there were still certain things that took hindsight to realize. So again, gaining, learning, and we keep it stepping. So it's just little things like so for example, I didn't stay in the hotel they gave me. I've made sure I ate in different places all the time. Never let anyone touch my water. Like all the main things that you would expect. On fight day, we knew that they were potentially going to mess us around. But then other things they did was stuff like they would tell me there's a car coming to pick me up at 10 a.m. for certain media duties or whatever. And then so I'll get ready early at 10, but I wasn't needed until like 2, 3 p.m.
What?
So yeah, they're just stuck in the day. And then by the time you got in the car and you've gone, I don't know, 15 miles away from the hotel, what can you really do? And there's bare traffic. So, you know, it's just little things like that. So, you know, you learn and you move on, you know. But other than that, it was good, man. I went there. I travel a lot anyway, so going in another nation is something I'm very used to. I'm a fighter through and through, so, you know, I don't care about the crowd. At the end of the day, it's me and the other guy in the ring. Letting it go. So I wasn't fazed by the venue, the event, the opponent, none of that. I just went there to fight, and you know, fair play to the guy who won. The only thing I could take away from them is that I negotiated that all the judges and officials would be mutual. So if they had a Russian, then they had to have an English, and then someone from, you know, a mutual country or something. You know, and this was all agreed. And then the day before the fight, right after the weigh-in, the message just saying they couldn't get visas for all the officials, so it was going to have to be officials that are already in the country, meaning Russian. You know, so, but at that point, what can you do? Do you know what I mean? You either go home or you negotiate something. Huh?
Yeah, go home or fight.
Yeah, go home or fight. Yeah, so, you know, I threatened to go home unless, you know, they paid a bit more money, which they did. And then I negotiated a rematch clause if the fight goes 12 rounds, because obviously that's what they were hoping for. And then, but obviously, as you guys know, it got stopped in the 12, which means the rematch clause really would have still stayed in place. But we all got suspended after. The period to activate the rematch clause is gone past now. So now I've got to see what other options there are. But anyway, the point I brought that up was because I got in there into the ring knowing that, you know, I've got to win in my mind, I feel like I had to win every second of every round. And remember, I took the fight on short notice as well. And in the first minute of the fight, the ref warned me 4 times. Not public warning, but, you know, it's things like stop holding, don't hit low, don't hit the back of the head. But I wasn't even doing these things when he was saying them. So I was thinking, raw, like, this guy is really on to me. And it's only the beginning of the fight. And then I'm thinking, yo, they might start ducking points, you know, or I might even get disqualified because I can't get warnings like this for the rest of the 12 rounds. So it changed the way I was fighting. It affected my decision making. it affected the way I was thinking about winning the round. So there were rounds where I was winning, and then he might hit me once. And under normal circumstances, in my head, I'm like counting. So like, if this is me and this is him, if I'm going bam, 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 and he hits me once, in my head, I'm like, okay, he's only here. I'm still ahead. But instead, what happened this time, I'm going bam, 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 he hits me once, and I feel like it's there. Now I've got to catch up. So I was doing the most. I was like, my activity was too much movement, too erratic, punching when I shouldn't be punching, wasn't sitting on my punches. My decision making wasn't great. I started to get tired from like the 6th, 7th. Actually, I don't say this a lot, but from like the 3rd or 4th round, my vision went blurry. I don't even know why.
What?
I know. I fought that fight, most of it with blurred vision. I really don't know what happened. Till today, I don't know what it was, but yeah, my vision went blurred, and then like round 6, 7, 8, like tired, fatigue, and then I'm still just grinding it out, because every time he's like doing, even when I'm blocking shots, I'm thinking, oh, the judges are gonna think this hit. And then, yeah, I was just exhausted at the end of the fight, man. And then he came with a barrage of punches. I was definitely hurt. Like, I'm not gonna chat shit, but I was hurt, but not hurt where that I was ready to like give up. You know, like I was hurt thinking, okay, when he stops, I'm gonna go. There's a 12 round, he can't have that much. And then the ref just jumped in. So you know, I watch enough boxing to know that when a ref jumps in, there's nothing you can do in it. The fight's over. And then that. It shows how exhausted I was, because when the ref jumped in, I went to protest and I was like, actually, what's the point? And when I accepted in the moment that the fight's over and I've lost, I collapsed. Only for like a second, but I collapsed into the ropes. And then like when I watched it back, I was like, yo, you were really that exhausted. You know, so anyway, all of that is to say, you can hear from that the things I'm describing that there were so many lessons learned. And even things like when I felt like I was blocking and he was just like hitting anything he can find. And yeah, man, I've learned a lot. And I'm happy with where I am now, and you know, the access I have to lots of great boxing brains, and I'm just like picking away everywhere I go, everyone I talk to, even other people in the gyms, like other fighters. I talk to everyone like I'm a novice. I've got fighters that have had like one fight. They're giving me advice of that. I don't, man, I'm taking everything. Because I'm here like, teach me, because I'm absorbing. Obviously, if I think something's useless, I'll throw it out. But I'm an open book. There's no ego here. The aim is to be the best boxer, the best super middleweight in the world. So let's get it.
Respect, man. Because you can always take little bits from what somebody's got to say and then make your own decision.
100. And people are more likely to open up if they know you're receptive to it. You know, so when you do the know-it-all things, sometimes it comes naturally. Someone says something, you know, and then you might just react to, oh yeah, because of, you know, and then you go with it. I'm not even trying to do that. I just go, oh wow, you know, and then ask questions about it. I'm just on this novice thing, but it's paying off. It's paying off.
Right, 100, man. Hey, man, you know, we're always supporting. So you know that, man. So like I said, man, look, man, you know, persistence is the key, and consistency towards getting to your goals, man. And yeah, man, you know, you want it bad, so it will happen, man. It will happen, man. You made a sacrifice already. You've gone out to go and train and live in the States for a little while. That's a big thing. That shows how serious you are. You and Glowacki, you know, you guys.
Sorry to cut you, Beez. How long are you guys staying out in the States for?
For me, I still don't know, because I'm still trying to get my license back with the British Boxing Board. Even though I've passed all my medicals, they just
what's the issue with that?
Well, they want the results. So all my medicals are passed, but they want the specific results from the brain scan that was done in Russia. Thing is, I've sent it to them, but they can't open the file format. So they're saying to me the file format doesn't work for them, and I'm saying,
wow,
what do you want me to do about contacting a Russian hospital and asking them for specific brain scan that was taken a specific date, and actually, can you change the file format? I was like, I can't do that, you know. And then obviously this exhibition that I had in Mexico was all the kicking off about it, because they're like, what are you doing whilst you're on suspension? So, which is why I'm like, just like, let's not talk about that. So yeah, man, they're just making my life difficult, to be honest. And a lot of people say don't speak badly of the board publicly, but I'm just speaking honestly in it. But the reality of the situation is I haven't boxed since September because of them. I'm medically fit to box, They're throwing all types of red tape around, which I understand because I assume they care for the safety of boxers, and also nobody wants to get sued, which I get. But when it's all said and done, my medicals are clear. So what are you afraid of? Just give me my license, let me work. There are other things I can do, like go and start getting licenses from other places and boxing elsewhere. But
Luxembourg, Malta.
yeah, lots of people have done that, but that could just get really messy. So I'm trying to respect the board, and I'm trying to like stick to the requirements. I've got my management on it, and we'll see what happens. But when it's all said and done, again, I've not boxed in September because of them, and admittedly, the first few months I probably wouldn't have boxed anyway. But we're now late March down in April, and I'm still doing boxing the next year, so they need to make a decision. Otherwise, I'd have to do something messy. Like when I say messy, I mean like what's the word for it? From an admin perspective. But anyway, yeah, man. Let's just see what's going on. Let's see what's going on.
Okay.
100, man. 100. All right, guys, smash that like button. Show in the building. Umar Sadiq, top boxer. Ringside live watch along for Laurence Okolie versus Glowacki for the world title.
Yes, sir.
Let's
so Umar,
go.
your good mate Laurence Okolie is stepping up to win a world title very early in his career. He's not had many fights. What, 16? This is 16th fight, right? What an achievement that would be in such a short space of time.
Short space, man. And he's believed in himself from the start. He's taken on fights where they were deemed 50-50 at the time. You know, we got to remember he was fighting Chamberlain quite early on. Then he boxed what's the light-skinned guy's name again?
Luke the Duke Watkins.
Yeah, that's it. He boxed him. He fought Matty Askins for the British. He fought Wadi Camacho. Fair enough. He was the favorite in that one. There's another fight. I feel like I'm missing another fight that he was in. I think it was his last one.
You say Chamberlain?
Yeah, his last fight was meant to be a test. Yeah, Chamberlain was like the first big step that he had.
2018. Yeah.
Relatively speaking, at the time it was, yeah. But even then, remember, Beez, do you remember when we were on the show? I came on your show and I said, at the time, I said there was nothing that could be done from the other end, that Laurence is going to win and dump him out. Do you remember that?
That was a long time ago. That was and we had Fuming, the MC Fuming on the show as well. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
At the time, I remember because Laurence and I were training together them days, and I came on the show and I said, there's absolutely nothing I could see Chamberlain doing. No disrespect, but I was just like, there's nothing I could see him doing against Laurence. Like, I can't think of a game plan for him. And it showed itself in the fight. And I remember at the time when I said it, a lot of people were thinking, what are you talking about? So, you know, but anyway, here he is now. He's fighting for a world title against Glowacki. I watched Glowacki. He's a game opponent. He's definitely not a walkover. But if Laurence turns up, so this is all on Laurence. If Laurence turns up, I reckon he dumps him out in 5 rounds or less.
All right. Okay, look, we're going to engage some of the viewers now in the building. Okay. Fight or flight? Glowacki, very flat-footed, just relies on brute power. How does Okolie make an easy night's work by controlling his range and distance?
In and out, using that jab and using that long overhand right as well. I feel like he's got this as long as he can stick to the game plan.
All right. What do you reckon, Uma, as well? What do you reckon as well?
I don't think Glowacki's flat-footed that person's saying. I think he's very good at what he does. He's an aggressive counter puncher. He draws you out. He definitely counters every opportunity he can get. I think that person's got to give Glowacki more credit than that. But Laurence is going to dump him out.
Yeah. Okay. So with Laurence Okolie, look, we know that he's a very strong fighter. You know, he's got a lot of brute strength and he's got a deadly right hand. He has had criticism in Askins fight, Chamberlain fight, of the inside game.
Yeah.
Is that potentially for Glowacki? Is that what we'd be looking for, to try and get close to him? You know, keep it rough and tumble in the middle, in the pocket, and cause an upset that way and to sort of negate that big right hand of Laurence Okolie?
Asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking. Yeah.
Oh, right, okay, sorry. I mean, it's hard to say now. I don't know Glowacki. I don't know his team, so I don't know what they're thinking. But what I would say though is that Laurence has changed a lot since when he fought Askins and Chamberlain. We haven't seen much of the holding recently, and when he's done it, it's been very educated. So I think he's evolved from that, and I think he has evolved from that, and that would really just happen if Glowacki is able to get in the first place. Because even in those, the Askins one was kind of like they were both guilty of it, but with the Chamberlain one, I felt like Chamberlain was initiating the holding, but because Laurence was so inviting to it, it looked like Laurence was, the one doing it. But also because if you've knocked a guy down and then you're holding him, you're going to frustrate people because people are going to be like, well, you just knocked him down. Like, you should be trying to finish the job, not hug him. So, I don't think it's the same thing now. Remember, Shane McGuigan's a great tactician, so I'm sure they thought about all of this stuff and figured it out.
I feel like it's okay. So in a fighter's career, like once you start, people are rooting for you, they're backing you, things are going well, and then you have one performance, right? One or two performances that ain't what people are looking for, and then straight away, like this, the vultures are out to criticize you. And it looks like if Okolie wins today, if he wins today, everyone will be basically kissing up to Okolie, kissing ass, and it'll be the darling of the nation. So it's amazing how things go full circle.
People are fickle both ways, bro. They'll come on you just as quick as they'll get off you. So just make the most of when they're on you.
You know what they say? Damned if you do, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
100%. All right, guys, get your points in, and we'll fire them around the panel. Lawrence Okolie trying to be a world champ tonight.
Oh, look at Dillian Whyte wearing a TBS t-shirt. It's Team TBS.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of weight. Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte's lost a lot of weight.
How do you not see the fight going this time?
Yeah, I think. Well, my personal opinion is, I think Dillian Whyte he'll be a lot more calculated this time round. Last time, like you're trying to wear down an opponent, and you think that opponent's ready to go, but he's really not. And Povetkin is really good at that. You think he's down and out, right? And you think you've got him. I saw that, in real time in Saudi when he fought Michael Hunter. I thought Michael Hunter I thought we would absolutely obliterate him. After how Michael Hunter started in the first round, I thought, hold on, this ain't going no distance. This is a done deal. I thought, wow, okay, it's done. And Povetkin is the type that he can absorb punishment, use his experience, and somehow, pull it out the bag. And this is what people forget. He's done it against Fury. David Price, I thought was tucking him away, right?
Yeah, that's true. You're making a point.
He does it every time, man. That's why you've got to be careful. And I think Dillian Whyte will be a little bit more educated this time, and he'll wear him down. Remember that the long-lasting effects of the COVID that Povetkin's had, right? In the build-up to this fight. So the later that Dillian Whyte takes him, the more likely that he can get the victory. I mean, what do you guys think?
I thought he boxed quite good the last one. I think if anything, he was so careful and didn't want to try and tuck him away early that he got a bit comfortable, and that's when Povetkin caught him. I actually thought he was boxing quite well, Beez, because he wasn't rushing his work. It's just obviously he didn't probably he probably didn't think he'd get rid of him quick, so that's probably why he didn't want to rush it, if that makes sense. He wanted to take his time and not gas himself out.
I agree with both of you.
Yeah, just again, that comes with experience, though, isn't it? Again, Dillian Whyte didn't have the most amount of amateur fights as well. Kind of learned a lot of things on the job, and through experience, you get that gauge of when someone's ready to go. you know.
Yes.
Or
yes.
what not to do. Like this time, I don't expect Dillian Whyte to be in the pocket so much with Povetkin. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like
Yes.
last time. So, all right, the fight of Okolie is about to kick off. All right, you all set up? You all set up, Umar, as well?
What do you mean set up?
Are you set with your screen to watch the fight? To watch
Yeah, I've got it posted, bro.
All right,
I'm just
okay.
to put my popcorn in. I'll be back in a sec.
In the penthouse suite, man. All right, sure, we ready. We ready. So, all right. So, David Diamante.
Yeah, it's just taking a. It's putting it up. Where you at? These are coming out next.
Yeah,
I'm at the bit where Diamante is still announcing.
Yes.
Okay.
We're at there, and R.I.P. Marvin Hagler tribute.
What's the time in California where you are now, Sadiq?
It's 3:34. Oh, they're doing the 10 bells for. Is that for Marvin Hagler? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay, let's.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace. Safe passage.
If we're in attendance, people will be clapping now, innit? Oh, there you go.
All right.
Champ,
R.I.P. Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Sorry, when you say 3 in the afternoon or 3 in the morning?
Afternoon, what behind you, lot?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Normally about 8 hours, but our clocks just went back, so we're 7 hours behind you, lot. Went forward, sorry.
Okay.
Went forward, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So a lot of times, yeah, what happens is I train like from like 12 in the afternoon, sometimes 11:30, and I usually get out of the gym at like 4 or 5. And by the time I get out of the gym, everyone in the UK is asleep. But I'm getting in the gym early as well. So when I wake up, I usually have like a 2-hour window to chat to people in the UK, and then that's it. I miss the whole day.
Okay. But you know what it is? I think with the Zooms, right? Some of the American guys stuff I've been doing is late UK time. You have to wait. You have to wait up late and then do them late.
Yeah.
You know? All right. Okay, we got the ring walks. The fighters yet to come out. All right.
Let's go, champ. Let's hope he can bring us back to London.
One sec.
No
Is this what you lot are seeing right now?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, we might not all be in sync, but you know, we'll try and call it as the best way we can.
That's fine.
Yep.
All right. Okay. The main event of the evening. David Diamante.
You know, if I look
bring him out
on Twitter.
Okay, no problem. So, all right, it's the biggest night in Laurence Okolie's career so far. He's achieved all that he could achieve. Now he wants to be a world champion. All right, guys, smash that like button. All right, Krzysztof Glowacki about to come to the ring. All right, here we go. We talk about experience. Krzysztof Glowacki's got it. Former 2-time world cruiserweight champion. And Laurence Okolie wants to be a world champion for the first time. Glowacki. All right. Let's go. All right. Get your predictions in. Let us know the outcome of this fight. All right. From MacD's to world champ. Come on, lad. Hey, who would have thought that? Who would have thought that?
Anything,
you know,
boxers, we all do all different things, man. Like some boxers are still grinding certain jobs right now.
Yes. Some boxers who ain't got
beautiful either way to see him where he's at.
Yeah, 100%, man.
All right. Is he gonna come out, Laurence Okolie, to his hit single?
Right.
Yeah, his hit single TKO. Yeah, are we expecting that?
Yeah.
Let me. I always like to see the first round first.
All right, okay. Chester, round 4. Robert Whittaker, round 4. Okay. A lot of people saying Okolie's going to take this early. Show what you saying. What round?
Boy.
You know he's gonna walk out to his own music.
Yeah, Lawrence TKO. Is it his own music? Let's hold on. Let me tune it up a bit. All right. The Penny Boys in the building.
And then we're gonna hear a smash.
All right. Yep.
Oh,
No, it's not using his single.
He's letting that. He's gonna use it. No, he's gonna walk out to his own music. He's just like he started with this, so I know it's a. Let me capture this.
The video is showing of his single.
There you go.
They playing it, yeah?
There you go. What? Come on, don't you see the visuals?
I can see the visuals. I can't hear the. Hold on, let me turn up a bit.
Ah, they're messing it up, man. Come on, Sky, sort it out. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, buddy.
Okay. All right. TKO. What was that? 200K on Link Up TV, or was it GRM Daily? Laurence Okolie's single.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a big tune, you know. I like it.
Come on, don't you see the visuals?
Yeah. He might do a rap in the ring after, if he wins tonight.
Come on, Sky, sort it out.
Roy Jones flex. Yeah, must.
Okay, here we go. All right. QM also saying round 6. Round 6 who? Round 6 Okolie? Okay. Hot video.
Yeah.
Glowacki will beat him within 7 rounds. Wow. Okay. Right. Guys, smash that like button. Let us know your predictions. The action's about to kick off real soon. Top boxer, Showy, myself. We're about to, take you through this fight, play by play. All right. Jasvinder Suri, Laurence Okolie, TKO round 2. Wow. There's a lot of people in favor of Okolie.
Well, a lot of people saying early, yeah?
A lot of people saying early.
Yeah, he couldn't do it, man.
All right. Umar, Okolie, there's been a lot of speculation that he wants to move straight up to heavyweight. If he wins the world title.
Not just yet, man.
He wants to unify first.
Yeah, of course. He's gonna at the very least try to unify first, or go for the unification first, and then
fight them guys like Bradis and stuff in it to really show.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay.
The thing is, Laurence can make heavyweight, but he'll be a small heavyweight at this point.
Like Wilder.
Yeah, but it's like, why do it if you don't have to? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No rush in it. Only 15 fights. No rush.
Only reason to rush it right now would be money.
Also, you know what? What is he, 26? I mean, timing as well. Wait for the big guns to get, a little bit older.
He's 27, I think.
27 now. Wow, our time's flown.
7 or 28, 22, I'm not sure. But I think 27.
All right, okay. QM, Okolie's got this. All right, Jay Zeno, any relation to Ben Zeno? Okay, got my popcorn ready. I see you. All right, Shaz, the fight starts now. Yes, Shaz, indeed.
Look, man, that Shaz,
Shaz, and Shaz. I know Shaz right now. He's got his pralines and cream. Yeah, with a big spoon, just dip it into that pralines and cream for this mega fight tonight.
What do you say, Hagen-Dazs flex?
Hagen-Dazs, man. All right, okay. 7 reload. Glowacki, brutal stoppage, round 7. Wow. Brutal stoppage,
That's all right. People can have their opinions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right.
I still got a Okolie.
All right. So we got Okolie in the ring. He looks confident. He don't look nervous. He looks like pretty confident.
Made for this. What are you talking about?
All right. Are you sparred Okolie, right?
Bare times.
What's that big right hand like?
It feels like someone hitting you with a big tire. It feels like someone getting a big tire coming sneaking up behind you and whack.
All right, okay. Here we go. Source.
All right, baby, let's go.
All right. Jay-Zeno, ready for Lawrence to thump up my man around 4 TKO.
Everyone's got a round. Everyone fancies round.
Here we go. Okay, you see what Glowacki's doing already. You know, he's just looking to close the distance straight away. You can see that, innit? Straight away. And would you say that is to try and stop Okolie getting that right hand off?
Of course, because he's got the range, he's got the jab, he's got the long.
He's being an aggressive counter puncher right now. He's putting pressures, trying to force Okolie to work and throw shots. You can see in his body language so that he can try to counter.
Okay. Obviously, but you know what?
He's working very well behind the jabs.
But Glowacki being a southpaw, right? Being a southpaw is made for the right hand and the left hook, right? You guys are boxers, you know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
You can already see. Well, okay, all right. So Glowacki's been aggressive so far, guys. In the live stream, let us know what you think so far of how the fight started. All right. Okay. All right. How I thought though.
The way Glowacki's really back as well. They're hoping that Laurence overreaches so he can catch him as he overreaches. But Laurence has been very disciplined by maintaining shape and composure. Nice shot.
He's been very patient, isn't it? Very patient.
Yeah. Very smart.
Okay. Is this what you've kind of picked up from his short time with Shane McGuigan so far? This patient style. Yeah,
you got to be not even about pacing yourself. Just know what you're doing. Like, have a purpose. Don't just punch because you're trying to be first. You know, which is what a lot of coaches like to scream. Be first, but when? Why? What am I trying to achieve?
Right. Okay.
Nice. Right. Yeah, that's it. Hold him, just like that. The referee break it, and
so
get back to the
first round. All right. These guys just download the information right now, as they say in boxing. The early rounds.
These guys definitely seeing what Laurence is on, and I love that he's not overreaching. Nice feints. Yes, Laurence.
He looks relaxed. Okay. First round done. You guys there in the first round?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Fill out round.
Okay. All right. Hold on. You got surprise guests in the house.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay. Look. I think Julius Francis just about to go and get Haagen-Dazs before we join. Hey, Julius, how you doing?
Now, hold on. Give me 1 minute.
No worries. All right. We're joined by former British and Commonwealth heavyweight champion, Julius Francis.
I can just about hear you.
Oh yeah, have you got any headphones?
I'm gonna put on my headphones.
No problem.
All
right, so round two, we've got round two. Okolie's.
Go low.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Working that body. Yeah. Oh, that was brilliant. You know what's already happening? Glowacki's he's unraveling already. He's doing things out of desperation. He was calculating the first round, but he's already starting to do things that don't look as measured. So you can tell he's being frustrated.
The Okolie's partner.
Nice.
Okay.
So I'm clapping my hands. There were no punches thrown, but what it was, Glowacki tried to put pressure to get Laurence to step back, but he held his ground without even throwing punches. Just touched his head a few times. That was good.
He's just kind of measuring it, Glowacki, isn't he? He's kind of measuring him up.
Because Glowacki's leaning so far back, expecting him to overreach. Is this guy now hit the stationary target?
All right. Glowacki's doing a lot of like twitching and feinting, but I haven't seen much action.
Bro, but if you ever get in there with Laurence, you understand.
yeah. Or you don't want to eat a big right hand, basically.
Not even that. It's like you think you're out of range, and then you realize you're not. And then when you try to come in, then you're thinking, what if I walk into the right hand?
Problems.
All right. Okay, guys. Round 2. Laurence Okolie is looking very composed at the moment. I mean, we haven't seen too much action, but these guys are just figuring out what's happening so far.
It's calm.
What's happening with Julius Francis. All right, okay. Ivan Uzi's saying, what's going on? Okay. So at the moment, Laurence Okolie's...
Laurence is measuring him with the jab. He's keeping him right at the end. Glowacki's still trying to solve the puzzle. I don't think he will. He's getting kept at the end of a jab, and then he's taking solid right hands to the body, sometimes to the head in the process. He's trying to put on pressure, but even though Laurence is moving back, he's not making too big moves, like the moves are very small, like what's necessary. So he's not ending up in a corner unnecessarily. It's a very educated performance by Laurence.
All right, let's try and bring in Julius Francis as well. Julius, can you hear us?
Oh, you know what? I'm not even sure if I can just about hear you.
All right, okay. Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah?
How you doing?
Only just.
I can hear you.
I don't know why it's not letting me hear you. Just hold on 1 second. Just trying to find this fight now.
All right, Showy, what have you made of the action so far? The first 2 rounds.
I feel like right now, obviously, Okolie's the more composed, and the way
the only thing is the problem I'm having
is keep doing what he's doing.
Exactly.
Beez, I feel like he's in control.
Okay.
With his nice jab and his long right hand as well.
I'm hearing kind of like a feedback or something. No, that's not.
Yeah, we're just talking about the fight, Julius, about the Okolie fight right now.
All right, okay, I think Showy.
Hello.
We're just talking about the first 2 rounds.
You know what? I ain't even got the fight on.
I can give you a running commentary, bro. 3rd round, Glowacki's come out with more purpose right now. He's forced them a few...
I'm hoping...
What?
Sorry. I'm hoping that... Right. 1 second. Because what I'm hoping Okolie's going to do is get behind his good stiff jab.
That's exactly what he's doing.
I know he's got a good jab and a good right hand.
That's exactly what he's doing. And you know what else he's doing? He's boxing at range. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but his right hand is here. So he's ready to catch the straight left if it comes.
Right.
Because Glowacki's not going to be able to loop it from such a distance. It has to be straight.
Now,
Laurence got that hand right there so often, just ready to catch if it comes. It's a very educated performance. Whoa, nice.
Okay. Are we seeing a bit of... Sorry, Julius, you want to interject?
Okolie's pulling right here. Yeah. So he needs to get behind, stand up and be tall, and use his long jab. He's got an awkward jab. He's an awkward southpaw. That's what he needs to be. Stand up, tall, and not come down to his opponent's level. That's what he can't do.
Okay.
The whole time, bro.
Okay.
Right.
Are we seeing a bit of from like Laurence Okolie, a bit of what AJ did against Ruiz in the rematch?
Basically,
You know, just like measure the opponent with a jab. You see what I'm saying?
yeah. Cool, calm, and calculated.
Okay. Glowacki really, to be honest,
Stand up and be rangy.
he's finding it difficult to get in the pocket with Okolie. And get
Listen,
inside.
don't be surprised if Glowacki's right eye starts to swell up.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's peppering, isn't it? He's just
Peppering him, hidden body.
He's marinating him for the finish.
Yeah. Tenderizing him.
Seasoning, you know? Yeah, man.
All
purpose.
Fucking, this is the best I've seen Lawrence.
All right, okay. Bad ball and Nappen. Okolie fighting well from distance. Snipers take him out down the pipe. Okay, well.
Nice touch on that face. I like it. See, he's not being predictable with the jab. Sometimes he's touching, touching the glove, touching the body. It's hard sometimes, it's sharp other times. Sometimes it's bringing it around a little bit like a jab turn left hook. He's really keeping Glowacki guessing in it because the educated lead hand. Fucking brilliant. I'm so fucking happy. Sorry.
Hey, and you know what, Uma, would you say this is, again, you know, it kind of justifies his decision to get with a top trainer like Shane McGuigan?
Yeah.
Kind of schooling on game plans like this, you know, at world level.
Yeah. He's just, 100%. You're seeing it all.
All right. Julius. All right, okay, I think Julius is having some technical difficulties. All right, Kryysztof, the Poles trainer is shouting, giving me a headache. Okay, I think he's trying to G up Glowacki and get his man into the fight because we've had 3 rounds.
I agree, Bass. If that was your fight, what would you be doing?
You have to.
Right.
You have to do it, man.
All right. Nice jab from Okolie, indeed.
There's so much great boxing science behind what Lawrence is doing. I just hope he gets credit for it. I want him to dump this guy out. I don't want to talk too soon, but I hope he gets credit for this performance so far. Gee.
Okay.
With Glowacki's experience.
Okay, Glowacki looks like he's got a little bit of swelling around the eyes, guys.
Didn't I tell you? I can't see it yet, but it was just inevitable. Them jabs are just hitting that eye.
Right. Shout out so far, I agree. Okay. All right. We haven't seen one big right hand yet from Okolie.
The opponent's still lively. You can't be taking chances like that.
Okay.
Unless he's coming, but he's not. He's blatantly looking for a counter. It's hard to unload big shots on someone who's blatantly looking for a counter. So Lawrence is doing the right thing. Just take what you can get and keep frustrating him. Right. Eventually, he's gonna end up doing something. Meaning Glowacki, he's gonna end up doing something desperate or out of character, and then that's when Lawrence is. All
right. From the opposing point of view, Glowacki, right? He's trying to jab with Okolie. He's got the longer reach. I mean, what does he need to do different, guys?
Okolie.
Glowacki, what does he need to do different?
He was like, what are you trying to give me this homework for?
He's gonna have to change what Okolie's doing in order to get Okolie out of his comfort zone. Otherwise, Okolie will gear towards winning the world title tonight.
Yeah, he just cannot get inside that reach, can he? Oh, now the right hand's popping. Boom, boom. All right, you see that?
Two. Oh, okay. I'm about 3 seconds behind you.
Okay. The right, you see? You just, the right. All right.
Doing well.
The right hand is now getting ready. Now
these guys are getting weaker and weaker by the second. Because these shots make you tired, you know.
He's going.
Taking shots like that consistently makes you tired. Mentally tired as well, because you're trying to figure out what's going on. So as he gets more mentally tired, his concentration is going to lack,
Pop
and
the
that's
jab
when
on him.
Lawrence is going to find a hole to pick.
All right. Julius, what do you make of the fight so far, Julius?
What?
He
Well, I'm
is.
watching. All right, then that's what I'm watching now. I can see that's he's standing on him with that right hand a bit more
Yes.
and boxing him at range. That's better. But there you go. And because I don't know what round you're on, but I'm on round 4.
Yes.
In the last minute of round,
All right.
and he's standing on. There you go. And he's popping him with that jab and hitting him with that right hand. But he needs to stand up tall. Stand up tall. Use his range.
Yeah.
Don't drop that left hand. Come over
you
the
feel
top.
uncomfortable with that, yeah?
This is all right. Then there you go. Pepper him to the body a bit more, and don't let him cut. And this guy, I know he's a tough European. He's an Eastern European, isn't he?
Yeah, he's from Poland. Glowacki.
Right. And he's tough. But I think Okolie's busting him up. I can see he looks like he's got on his right eye. He looks like he's got a big redness over his right eye. So
yeah, he's got swelling.
It looks like the jab is working well.
All right. So look, at the moment, it's kind of a shutout for Laurence Okolie.
And I think the whole panel will agree. He's not getting on the rounds anyway. So that's right. And what Okolie's doing, popping him with that jab, single jab, right hand, single jab, swinging that right hand. Now maybe if he instead of swinging the right hand, just drives it straight down the center.
Okay.
Good advice.
All right. Okay. Let's embrace some of the viewers. Guys, smash that like button. Live ringside, watch along. Julius Francis in the building. Umar Sadiq.
Smash that button,
Show the showman.
Smashing Glowacki's right eye.
Yeah. Okay. Now Glowacki, you can see now he wants to come inside into the pocket, right? He's just taking more risks now. He's taking more risk.
Yeah, his corner must have told him that.
He's taking more risks now.
Yeah. What he was doing before wasn't sustainable. Look how far back he's leaned. He's just waiting for Lawrence to reach in. I'm sure Shane would have picked up on that already.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I think I saw a comment. Okay, Nicholas John here. Not very fluid Okolie. Horrible movement. Right. Is that kind of harsh, guys?
I think so, definitely.
You know
because
what?
you can say that, Nicholas, but you would struggle against the Okolie fact. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but also the thing is the movement. Maybe if you're trying to get him to move around like Sugar Ray Robinson, it's not the prettiest, but it's so fucking effective. Like, who the fuck cares?
Oh, the right hand's going clap. Okay,
you know what I mean?
That was 2 solid ones.
Ooh,
another third one. All right.
Oh.
Then another stiff jab.
I'm going to be reacting after the fact, you lot, because I'm definitely behind you.
All right, guys, we're all in different time differences at the moment and geographic locations. Yeah, Midlands, South London, North London. Wow, it's crazy. All right. All right.
And California.
Knows how to party.
In the
City of Compton. All right. All right. Okay.
In San Francisco, the Bay. Hi.
All right.
Don't stand on.
Okolie looks like he's just dropped his movement a bit though. He looks a little bit tired now. What do you reckon? He's tiring a bit, innit?
Yeah, just calming down a little bit. Hopefully he get his second wind.
All right. Glowacki's right eye is really swollen up. Really swollen.
Ooh.
The right eye.
What are you seeing, Julius? Let's bring in Julius Francis.
Sorry, I'm just saying that this kid's right eye looks like he's got a lot of damage on it.
Yes.
And Okolie's doing the right thing, boxing at distance. For me personally, I would say to double up his jab. Don't drop the jab down.
Desperation, punching after the bell.
Don't keep the jab popping in this guy's face, and he could actually win the fight on his jab.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Look, what do they say? If it's not broke, don't fix it. The jab is working, right?
Yes. Keep it pushing. Keep that.
Yeah,
All
his
right.
eye's gone. His eye is gone.
And do you know what? All right. Okay. For the fighters in here, you know what I'm seeing a lot of? You know what they call in America the up jab?
Yes.
When it starts low, the up jab. I'm seeing a lot of that from Okolie.
What, the up jab?
The up jab. I'm seeing a lot of that tonight. It's worked to a T. The up jab.
People used to say the same thing about Mayweather. Say after his pretty boy, saying he's boring in this, is that, but every time he was consistent and he got results.
It's effective. Yeah. You just got to be effective, innit?
Get me? Yep.
Oh, okay. Lights out. It's wow. Okay, I don't know where you guys are, but wow. Okay.
What?
What's happened?
Lights out. Lights out. Okolie's done the business. Stiff right hand onto the chin of Glowacki, and we have a new world champion. We have a new world champion in Laurence Okolie. Wow, what a performance. What a performance with Laurence Okolie. Wow, guys.
And the new!
Okay, so
Yes.
Yeah, buddy! Wow!
Great performance, Laurence Okolie. Wow.
I told you not from the start. Did I not call this? I said 5 rounds, but still.
Right.
And even during the fight, I called everything. I called the fucking listen, there's levels to this boxing thing, I'm telling you. I'm gassed, sorry.
Wow. Do you know what? Glowacki.
So he dropped it, that's it.
Yeah, that was a hell of a knockout. A hell of a knockout.
Okay. So I'm seeing it a little bit behind you guys.
Yeah,
So
great performance.
over. There you go. Okay.
All right, if you're just joining us, Laurence Okolie is a world champion now. The new Laurence Okolie. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right, guys. Outstanding performance. ADOD saying yes. Outstanding performance. What do you reckon, Showy? Outstanding?
Oh, mate. Clinical. He came, he showed up, and he showed out, and he handled business.
Umar, outstanding performance. Laurence Okolie.
Oh, listen, the best performance of his career so far, one of the best performances for a British world title challenger in nearly as long as I can remember. That was clinical, distance control, decision making, educated lead hand, defensive responsibility, patience, understanding how to break the opponent down to get him later on, accuracy, just the list goes on. That was a hell of a performance.
Wow.
Who can argue with that?
Julius, hell of a
He's got a
performance.
mark on his face anyway, so obviously he didn't get hit much.
What's that, sorry?
So, and yeah, as you say, it's clinical, it's clean, it's a knockout. Yeah, it's a shutout. So you look like I don't think on the so I never saw the
solid
first
right
2
hand.
rounds. First 3 rounds. I don't think the guy, Glowacki, won a round.
No.
He couldn't have won a round.
No.
So
I mean,
that's how we got out and then knockout. So what more really could you ask?
Yeah, definitely. You know, it'd be interesting to see what the compy box like stats would say. Like, I didn't see Glowacki throw too much and land too much. Let's say.
No, he couldn't have because I don't think. There you go. It's a good straight right hand. There you go. Straight down the pipe.
Yeah, down the pipe. Solid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Bang. There you go.
All right. Well, look, Julius. You know, Okolie, right? He's been given a lot of criticism, but he's always believed in himself. And on a night like this, you can see why he had that belief.
Bun the haters. They're gonna hate anyway.
Emmett, you need some to fuel the fire. So keep them coming, man.
Jeez, come on.
And Adam said before, comment earlier. Adam, you need to. I want to know if Adam's ever put the gloves on because he tried to say something earlier about our commentary. I want to know if Adam's ever put the gloves on. So yeah, that's just something from what he said earlier.
All right. Let's embrace some of the fans. What a good shot.
Yeah.
Mavic 101.
Yeah.
Cracking right hand straight down the pipe. Every time you watch that, you can see how much of a peach of a shot it was down the pipe. Okay.
Beautiful.
Wait, guys. Sorry. Lawrence is a world champion, you know. Just take a moment and take that in. Lawrence Okolie from Hackney is a world champion right now. No, sorry. I need a bit of time out. I'm gonna be.
And he's embracing Eddie Hearn right now, wearing that WBO world title around his waist. Wow, Laurence Okolie, world champion. Wow,
in 16 fights.
It's crazy. Okay, it's crazy. All right, guys, sending your feedback about Laurence Okolie now being crowned the WBO World Cruiserweight Champion. We've got Showy, we've got Sadiq in the building. Okay.
The smile in his face is everything for me.
And Julius Francis is back as well.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Bad Bull. The new Bad Bull out the pen. Top dog. He's going to be great.
Yeah.
All right.
I know. What's it right? This fighter.
All right. Is that okay?
This
Julius, how far
sound is really poor.
Oh, you can't hear. Okay.
Yeah,
Julius,
can you hear
us? It's just it's on via live stream. That's why. All right. Okay. Let me see. All right. Let me go to Uma. Uma, how great can Okolie be?
Oh, 1 sec. Sorry, I'm trying to get it. Sorry. Yeah. I'm gonna ask in a sec.
No.
You're watching this PLC somewhere. Everyone that's supporting me from the beginning, all my boys. And I don't even know. Obviously, it's amazing. Being support.
Yeah, I mean, on a performance like that, he can. He's gonna give everyone problems, isn't it? Because it's not just the fact that he was taller than the guy, but don't forget that's a two-time world champion he just beat. It was like all the things that I was saying through the fight, the technicalities behind the performance. And I'm sure there's so much more in the locker. And yeah, man, like he's 100% got everything it takes to be a British great.
Okay. I suppose some of the haters are still going to say, well, you know, the likes of Bradis, he needs to get in there with the likes of Bradis and show what
and then
really
he's just have to prove himself. That's fine. Not everyone comes at the same time, you know. So sometimes you just got to take it as it comes and keep going. And he's just gonna have to prove some people, or make some people believers over time. But that's the way it goes.
Yep.
Julius, can you hear us? Yeah.
Yeah, go.
Oh, okay. How great can Laurence Okolie be? Obviously, look, 16 fights, world champion, cleaned up beneath that, Commonwealth, British.
Right. As far as your question is concerned, I can just barely hear the question, but I heard the first part of it. How good can Laurence Okolie be? What he's done tonight is proved he's world title material, and he's went and won a world title. You know what? Nobody can fool him on that. Nobody can take it away. He never went in there and got it given to him. He went in there and took it. Now, I don't even know if you can say it's about consolidating his world championship. What he can do, he can go. I don't know if he's got a voluntary defense or mandatory defense. What he'll have to make. But the one thing that he has to do now, or he can do now, is cash in. And I think I'm not going to say that the guy in front of him was not worthy of being there, because obviously he was, but it was a total shutout. And on the strength of that, and on the strength of that alone, he's got a big future, you know, as a world champion. And I don't know at that weight that hold titles at that weight. But if he can make what do they call it, to make defenses against against the other champions, and then unify the belts, who knows?
Yeah.
You know, but he's done a great job tonight. You know, you can't fault him for that. So that's who you can. That's what he was in there to do. That's what was asked of him. He did everything that was asked of him. And like I said, he didn't have a mark on him. So it was a total shutout. So fair play.
All right. Let's embrace some of the viewers. All right, Philly Fly. Well done, Okolie. Game plan executed to perfection. I think the panel agrees.
15 fights. Yeah, and we wondered.
All right. Okay. Okolie, Defo out the cage. Shaz Chowdhury.
Was he good enough?
7 reload. Okolie versus Dillian Whyte.
Footwork, the right hand, the work on the inside.
All right. Umar, did you just shake your head to that? Yeah.
No, sorry, I was listening to the TV. What was that?
7 reloads calling for Okolie versus Dillian Whyte.
No,
yeah, maybe when he goes to heavyweight.
but remember, you've got the other new weight as well now, which is just past Bridgerweight, yeah, WBC. So even the Bridgerweight would be a one down the line that could consider going to, you know what I mean? But for now, just enjoy Cruiserweight and try and unify the titles.
Okay. Julius, all right. Hello?
Yeah.
Right. I'm having trouble hearing the conversation.
So if you guys can just crank down the volume of the
I don't know why. It's driving me crazy.
Julius. Okay, all right. There's some connection problems there. Okay, all right. All right, let's just embrace some of the viewers. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. All right, okay. Another chat from Hackney.
You got my attention now. Any questions? I'm here. Another
okay, cool.
Yes,
cool.
Sir.
All right, Julius, can you hear us before we go around? Can you hear us?
Did someone say Okolie versus Dillian Whyte?
Yes.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but no. No. That's I think I was a little bit of niggle between the two of them, or bad blood between the two of them.
Yeah. Yes.
But for me personally,
I was done.
All right, we lost Julius. We'll get him back on that point. All right, let's just get through some of the reaction.
The little thing that he had with Dillian, it wasn't a big deal. Like, it was, I don't know, they went back and forth a bit, and then they sorted it out like big men, you know.
Okay.
Sorry, I've come back. Okay, I've just caught the back end of that they've sorted all their whatever it was that they had, the niggles between them. But it's a fight I would not advise for Laurence Okolie. To fight someone like Dillian. It's not it's not, no. I would say definitely no. So that one can go out the window.
All right, Umar, you was about to expand on. You said they sorted it out. Okay, so what they spoke on the phone?
They talked it out, and then and that was that. They talked it out and sorted it out. So they're all good, as far as I know. Anyway, that was a long time ago. Obviously, I don't know what might have happened since, but last I knew, it was all right.
Okay, no problem. All right, guys. Let's have some of your reaction to Lawrence Okolie becoming the WBO World Cruiserweight Champion.
Another
Crazy.
title for
Great performance.
Mm.
Strap season, another title. You know. Okay. Okay, Okolie is totally different from Wilder. Do we see
Wilder delivered a knockout like that, but not the performance.
I think Okolie tidy. He's more of a tidy boxer than Wilder. He's more tidy.
Wow.
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 What do you reckon? So what was that point, Umar, about the comparisons between Wilder and
knockout like that, but not the performance?
Okay, with the dominance of the jab. Is that what you're saying?
Dominance of the jab, movement, range, deciding what's gonna happen and when it's gonna happen, breaking the opponent systematically, physically and mentally. A whole lot. Wilder doesn't do that. He just waits for the moment when he gets the right hand. Credit to him, obviously, because he's knocked out so many men, but not even comparable, man.
Okay, all right. Philly Fry, some dumb comments in here. All right, chill, man, chill. You from Philly, yeah? All right, chill.
I can't see it. What did he say? Some dumb comments, did he say?
Yeah, I think in the chat. I think he's saying in the chat. 1 second. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Here, this is some of the negative comments that come through as well. But again, everyone's entitled to opinion. All right.
Yeah.
W. Rouse, that so-called fight was a farce. Stopped too soon, and was fighting a corpse.
A corpse.
What? Just now? And they talking about the fight just now.
Yeah.
Well, what's his name? W. Reels. I want to see a screenshot of you saying something like that before the fight. Unless you can show one chart.
I bet he hasn't even put a pair of gloves on. I bet he's never.
Right, even if he has, some people just look for reasons to shit on people. Like you just saw a masterclass, and you like
I think what we have to do is when you hear and when you see negative like that, you have to understand that these are armchair couch potatoes, basically, because for a fact, none of them have been in the ring. More than likely, none of them have experienced getting punched in the face. None of them have actually felt the fear and felt the hard work of training to get to that position. Yeah, I never fought for a world title, but I fought guys that fought for world titles and guys that have been world champions. So I know what kind of level they're at. You guys maybe haven't experienced that, and you just have to take these people for what they are. They only see the end product, and if the end product doesn't fit their narrative, then it's a wasted night, as it were. So, but what Lawrence has done, he's went in there with the hard work that he's put in for the last 3-4 months, getting ready for this fight, and executed his plan, and executed and achieved his goal. So all those people that come with these negative comments, man, they can go one side. They can go one side.
Talk the things. Talk it.
Okay. All right. The panel certainly no punches tonight. Okay.
Coming for you.
Kryysztof. Okay. Kryysztof, Okolie put in the hard work behind closed doors. No begging for fame. Okay.
Yeah, he held it down. He just hard work.
Hard work in the gym, hard work in the studio. You know, TKO. All right. Okay. Okay. Here's Raz again. All right. Why are you rejoicing like he beat a killer?
I'm rejoicing because he just won a world title. What have you won?
What have you won, man? You just a negative Nancy. Are you sure you must be a fan of the other guy, innit? You must be a fan of the other guy.
All right. This is
rejoicing.
Smoke. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me explain to this person.
Shut him down.
So, wait, a guy that's been boxing for a total of 11 years had about 26 amateur fights only. In those 26 amateur fights, won the European Olympic qualifiers, went to the Olympics, has had 16 professional bouts, and on the 16th bout, won the world title. In the process, he's won the English title, the British title, Commonwealth title, European title. He's fought people with undefeated records. He's beat them. He's knocked some of them out. He like, what is there not to celebrate? I don't get it. My question, I'm asking you the question. What's there not to celebrate?
He's salty. He's salty. Bless him. Oh, he's salty, man. Rylas is just a bit salty, and he had his Weetabix today. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, but also to answer the question the most, because I know I'm being the biggest fanboy. When you know someone personally, you're emotionally invested. And if you're a good friend or good family person, then you want the best for the people, you know, your loved ones. So when you see them, you celebrate them. That's what I'm doing. I'm celebrating my people. If that upsets you, I'm sorry. But that's all of your business and none of mine.
You ain't even got to explain yourself, suppose, without saying, man. He's just salty.
All right. We'll go to a more positive comment. All right, Jasmine Desuri, amazing performance after only 16 fights. Still has lots to learn. You never stop. But he will be difficult for many. Lots of ability shown tonight. Great news. I think it's fair to say, isn't it? Yeah, lots of ability shown tonight. Lots of development shown tonight. We've seen evolution right now. We've seen Okolie evolving tonight and showing, you know what I mean, a lot more experience and showing why he's become world champions tonight, you know.
And he stepped up, obviously. He stepped up to the plate. That's what he did. He stepped up to the plate and won a world title. People who don't understand boxing, please understand this. If you don't understand anything else about boxing, you are not, when you step into the boxing ring, you are not given anything. You are not given world titles. You are not given a free run. You have to go in there and work.
98% of boxers don't even get a world title shot.
You understand? Imagine that. Imagine that. The guys put in the hard work. You have thousands and thousands of fighters all around the world, and they work. They have a goal, and they have a desire, and they have a dream. And whether they give 100% of their time and energy and focus to achieve that dream. And some of them fall by the wayside, and some of them become, as they say, journeymen, and some of them become like just kind of cannon fodder, but they're all in there fighting. That's just what these people don't understand. You are not given anything in this game. Not given anything.
No.
Just have to understand that.
So when someone wins, when someone gets to that thing that most people don't get, of course we're celebrating it, man. Come on.
Straight up.
All right, okay. We've got some more reaction.
Another British fighter that's won a world title. He's become a world champion.
Yeah, and we don't have many world champions at the moment, you know, from the UK. So this is one that is welcome by the British public, definitely.
Low key, I feel like that's why Eddie's rushing all these female boxers to world titles. so he can, the number of the world champions he has goes up.
Yeah. And what do we have? Like, I think it was back in 2017. I think we had about 11. Was it 11 or 17?
Yeah.
We were flying. But Julius, why is the numbers dwindled? Like in terms of world champions for UK fighters?
Sorry, say again.
Why is the numbers dwindled for the lack of world champions that we have?
What was the number?
Okay. We don't have many world champions. All right, at the moment,
it's cutting out.
Like we used to.
I didn't get that question.
Okay. Okay. Why do you think we've got less world champions at the moment? All right. Umar, over to you on that one.
Well, I think we don't. I feel like we went the UK. We just had a good phase, man. I think is what it is. We just had a good period where we had the right fighters ready at the right time, and you know, British fighters. It's common that from the amateurs, you always talk punch first and then be the last to punch. So we're fit, we're strong, that sort of stuff. And I think it just married up at a good time, like circa 2016, 2017, where being fast, fit, and strong helped us win all those titles. But unfortunately, I do think that, there are a lot of fighters that are using their brains and thinking on so many different levels. And as a result, we've paid for it somewhat, So we've lost quite a lot of world titles, but we've got some cutting-edge leading coaches like Shane McGuigan evidently tonight. All his boxers did great tonight, so Shane McGuigan, there's a few other people, but I'm just mentioning Shane because obviously he's up there, that are leading the way to showing that it's more than beef first, it's more than beef harder, stronger, faster. I mean, what Lawrence did in there, barely at any point did he have to show to be first, faster, stronger, all that. It was all IQ. And I think that's how we're going to get having more world champions, because when you look at the likes of Canelo beating someone like Callum Smith with size difference, clearly wasn't because he was stronger, faster. It was because of IQ,
All right, Julius, do you want to add to that? Did you hear any of that? Or
yeah, no, I just heard about the IQ of boxing and the trainers. We have some great trainers over here, and I think around the world now, American, because everybody used to think and does think that American trainers are the best trainers and whatever, but we seem to be producing, and maybe it is for the moment our time as trainers and fighters getting world titles and world recognition. It's coming to be Europe's time, Britain's time to start producing. But yeah, it's I think it's all of that. It's a combination of things, fighters or ex-fighters going into training, and the caliber of fighters that they're producing, and the caliber of and the younger kids getting into the gyms, or young kids getting into the gyms and seeing what they want to do because they've seen the older fighters producing and recognizing and saying, yeah, I want some of that. So
I'm going to say something controversial. Sorry, I thought you finished. Sorry, I thought you were finished. Carry on.
Sorry, you completely cut out on me then.
I said, sorry, I thought you were finished. Carry on.
No. Go on.
No, I was just going to say, in regards with the trainers.
You go.
Yeah. I mean, all right, for example, right, if you do this, if you name, all right, some people are better teachers than they are doers. There are some people who are great doers and great teachers also. But generally speaking, the best teachers tend not to be doers themselves. So if you name like your top 5 boxing coaches of all time, I don't think a single one of them had a successful professional career. Some of them didn't even box. I was with Virgil Hunter earlier today. He's one of the greatest. He won Trainer of the Year 100 award. Look what he produced with him. I don't know of any boxing experience that he's got. You think of people like Emmanuel Stewart, never boxed. You think of people like Customaro. I don't know any history of him boxing. Maybe he did. They're like, you think of, and then even till today, you think of some of the best coaches today. Majority of them didn't actually do it themselves, but they were very good at analyzing. They're very good at getting across the images in their head, getting across what they're thinking, understanding the fire, understanding, how to draw the best out.
All right, then. I understand what you're saying. But I think Customaro producing Mike, who produced Mike Tyson and Floyd Patterson as the two youngest world heavyweight champions. Cuss had a boxing career in the I think he must have been in the 1920s or something like that. Young McGuigan. I think he boxed. I think he might have done a bit of amateur boxing, and obviously, maybe he was never going to be good like his dad. He was never going to be good like his dad, Barry McGuigan. But you learn off of them.
Yeah.
And like you say, you have doers, and you have guys that do things and guys that learn things. Yeah.
Some you can be both.
And
Don't
it's
get me wrong,
about
you can be both.
the direction. Sorry?
I said you can be both. It's just that historically speaking, the teachers tend to produce the best.
No, I didn't get that.
I was saying that you can be a teacher and a doer. It's just that historically speaking, from our experience, the teachers tend to produce the best product.
No, well, for me personally, look, I say, you could when you're say training a fighter comes to you with a certain style. You can build on that. You can build on his style, and then you can input like a bit of yourself, and that's what you do. You imprint yourself on a fighter, and you can take some of your traits, how you used to fight, how you used to think. But all the while you're building, and you're building their mental.
Oh man. Sorry, quickly before whilst he's cut out, Ricky Cassidy, I just want to address or acknowledge his message. He said that was a great performance by Okolie. Yeah, like to see him fight Brady next, and I think he said that in an interview after. Good shot.
Oh, okay. So Okolie said that he wants to fight Brady next.
Yeah, in the interview after. Yeah.
Oh, the post-fight interview.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right.
Sorry, I didn't get it. He wants to fight who next?
Brady. Okay. All right.
I didn't get this.
His missus is next door tampering with the cables. She's seeking attention.
This is driving me crazy. This is absolutely driving me mad. This thing keeps dropping in and out. Pro Beez.
Where are you, underground or something? Some underground signal, man.
South London, man. South London Wi-Fi, man.
Terrible.
This is killing me. I can't stand it. I'm gonna find something else to come on, to get on.
All right, bro. All right. We got another 10 minutes, man.
Sorry.
Get your rep. We got another 10 minutes.
Yeah, let's see if any questions come in. If not, I'm actually going to keep it stepping because I just remembered I've got to go somewhere before they close.
Yeah. So we're going to be out. We're going to be out in 5 minutes anyway. So, all right, Showy.
Yeah.
Okay, look. Okolie's talking about fighting Bradis. Hold on.
Hey, how did I miss this?
Carry on what you just said.
Just like this.
What's that? Who's that?
Tasha Jonas.
Huh? Was she there?
No, I just see a post, but she's like grabbing the belts, right? But okay. She's looking like a spice, bro. Man, I'm sliding them DMs right now. I'm joking.
Yeah. What was you saying, Beezy?
Oh, Julius, are you going to try and come back from another device? Are you going to try and come back from another device, or can you hear us?
No, I didn't know. Nah, it's going to be. Okay. I'm gonna lock out. And listen, if you call me tomorrow,
100, and we'll talk about it properly.
This is doing my head in. But just call me tomorrow, and we'll chop it up again. Yeah.
All right, man. All right.
Yeah. Nice to meet. All right, but thanks anyway. Thanks for getting me on. Thanks everybody that's out there. Thanks guys for being in the conversation, and well done, Lawrence. You've achieved your goal. Yeah.
Respect.
All right.
All right, respect, man.
All right. No problem.
Respect.
Respect.
All right, okay. Right, we're gonna take a bit of reaction from the fans. We've got like literally 5 minutes. All right, before we. All right, Showy. Okay.
Yes.
So talks of Marius Bradus.
Yes.
What a fight that would be for Laurence Okolie.
It'd be brilliant. And you know what? Okolie's going to be a problem for anybody because he's awkward. He's got long limbs and he's very accurate and he hits hard. He hits hard. So it's going to be a problem, man. And I can see him eventually going up to Bridgerweight.
And what we're seeing as well, you know, from like just from the experience that he's picked up, you know, in these big fights, is the ring IQ. You can see definitely that. He's a lot more relaxed. He knows his way about the ring. You know, his timing today was impeccable, right?
Immaculate.
He did not waste any shots. He's like very accurate, right on the button. When he wanted to land that right hand, he was doing so. When he felt like doing it, you know what I'm saying? So that is a mark of the experience that he's picked up, you know. And obviously he's got a good trainer in his corner as well, which is developing him. So we got to give him all the props, man.
Definitely.
We got to give him all the props. Okay, let's address some of the. Okay, TK Joshua Glowacki, incoming champ, the next world champ.
All right, listen.
Yeah.
I was sparring Josh obviously just a few hours ago. The guy's learning, man. He's progressing. He's getting so much better with timing. Just, I don't want to give away whatever they're working on, but they call it the science. But just Joshua Glowacki is improving, and he's fighting within the next couple of months, I'm sure. So, you know, I would say that to anyone tuned in, like tune in to see what changes have been made. And so long as he performs, you guys will definitely see a much better Glowacki than you've seen before.
All right, man. Even Spencer Ferron, when I was talking to Spencer Ferron 2 weeks ago, he was saying that he was speaking to Virtual Hunter, and he was asking what UK fighters do you like, and he said Glowacki. And it just so happened that I think Spencer Ferron said that he put them on the phone to, you know, with one another, and the rest was history. The rest was history. And Spencer was saying he advised him to go out there and seek, you know, a trainer like Virgil Hunter.
Really? Did you hear how many other people say that they told him to go there?
All right. Okay. All right. Big up Spencer though. That's my guy. 100%.
Yeah,
all right.
Of course. I wasn't even trying to say nothing. I'm just saying it's one of those things, isn't it? Where
I know what you mean.
I've had it myself. What happens is, normally, I say for example, as a fighter, you got to fight, That lots of people speak to you, obviously, you know, well wishes and stuff, and everyone wants to give you a bit of advice. So someone might say keep it long, and the next person says, oh no, this is when you throw this shot, throw a double jab, like all these different things. But ultimately, you've got your coaching team, and you're going to do what your coach told you to do. But anyway, if you go in the ring and you throw, I don't know, 60, 70 punches around, you know, at some point you're going to do something that all those people said. So what happens is at the end, everyone says that they gave you the advice on how to win. So that's the reason why I said that. It was just one of those things where I'd imagine, because Glowacki's a calculated guy, he would have spoken to a lot of people, but a lot of people would be thinking that they were the catalyst. That's why I said it. That's why.
Yeah, and you know what is, like, I'm not saying that like athletes or sportsmen or boxers need to kind of be arrogant or like ignorant to what they hear in the mainstream, but there's so much advice that people want to give, like, and some things don't make sense. Like AJ when he fought Pulev, a lot of people saying, okay, he needs to do this, he needs to do that. So the guy does it, and the next thing I know, I've seen the boxing forums, oh, that wasn't a good performance. Oh, it wasn't a great performance. He wasn't doing this when he should have done that. He should have been the old AJ. Like, I'm like, wow, you really can't. You can't make anyone. You can't make people happy. You know, it's mad. You can't make people happy. So I'm just like, for me, I thought it was a very good performance. Like, that's why I couldn't understand, but I don't know.
Can't keep everyone happy. Just make sure you get paid.
Yeah, yeah. And that comes with the job, right? You've got to learn how to accept that you're in a public domain and there's going to be a lot of opinion. So it is
Bro,
what
I
it is.
I say this to people all the time, even in regular life. I say even Jesus couldn't impress everyone. So what chances do you have?
That's true. Okay. Showy, do you think Joshua Buatsi is the next guy for us? Because we need some more world champions.
Why?
Is he going to follow Lawrence Okolie?
We've got some great talent out there. Buatsi's definitely got the ability and the mindset to achieve anything as well. He's got his head tunnel vision. He's got an excellent trainer in Virgil Hunter, who's had Andre Ward from the start. So the world's his oyster. I don't see any reason why not.
But we got, I think, we talk about next world champion. Craig Richards just got announced to fight Bivol May 1st. And look,
it's a tough man. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. But anything can happen in this sport. That's the beauty of it. Your life, you know what I mean? So anything can happen, man.
For sure. I think for good reason, Bivol's a favorite, but Craig's definitely got what it takes to beat Bivol. So.
Yeah, man. Craig Richards, like I said, man, you know, people underestimate, but every time he's been underestimated, he's gone in there and he's just obliterated this. Yeah, he turns up, man. He turns up. You know what I'm saying? So when he was like super middle, he weren't hitting as hard as how he's hits now. Like he's fully hydrated, and this light heavyweight division suits him so well.
And you know when he's in the zone, he gets sick all the time.
Sorry?
He used to get sick all the time when he was a super middle.
Okay.
Like leading up to the fights. But obviously, if you're not eating and drinking, your immune system and the training, your immune system takes a beating, so it gets weaker, and then you become susceptible to infections. So yeah, going up to that heavyweight was definitely the best thing he did for himself.
All right, man. Okay, I think we're gonna call it a day, man. All right, got to thank my guy Showy once again in the building.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
Bromtown Midlands, and from Midlands across the big pond to California. Uma Sadiq, man. Thanks for turning up, man.
In the city. Yo, yeah, man. It's been good. It's been fun. You know, probably hit me up about this thing. I haven't done one of these before. But I'm not, you know, last time I was watching the fight with people, so I couldn't do it. It was going to be too noisy. But, you know, this time I'm alone, so it made sense. So, yeah, man, thanks for inviting me, because I feel like I watched the fight with people, you know. That's good. And, yeah, keep doing the good work. For anyone that's still watching, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching, and I wish you guys all the best for the rest of the month.
Nice to meet you.
100, man. Guys, smash that like button. And also subscribe, Pep Talk UK. All right. Thanks for your time, guys. We out here. Thank you.
Love.